In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords,
I'm streaming anyway, and I'm
they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease, and seethed the scales which dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
What's good, my dude? I'm streaming, and I have like no one who follows or watch my shit, so you know anybody, tell them to watch. Nah, I know. I got 11 views is the most I got, and that's on one of my older videos. And actually, I got the 11 views while I was streaming, so. But, yeah, nah, I mean, if you take a break from gaming or whatever, and you wanted to check out fucking, Dark Souls, the first one. That's what I'm running right now. I'm doing I'm not gonna level my guy up at all, but I'm gonna level his weapons up. So it makes it harder for me because I beat this game like a stupid amount of times. So I kind of know what I'm doing. And I actually got a way better strategy for one of the harder boss fights finally. So that's what I'm doing. I mean, I do want to play some Dead or something, probably later, if you would be around. Nah, I hear you. I was saying, around 7 or 8 my time, and y'all are what, 3 hours? So that'd be what, like 5 o'clock for y'all. So, but yeah, nah, I got a bunch of bullshit going on too, personally. I'm about to have nowhere to live. No one's hiring me. My... I can't even get the 1,200 because I ain't working in fucking 7 years. I ain't filed taxes in 7 years. So I don't qualify. Which is some bullshit. I wouldn't even get the 1,200 anyways. Even if I got it, it goes straight to child support because I owe fucking like 1,500 right now. On a kid I can't even see, my guy. Like the mom does, yeah, the mom doesn't want me involved in the daughter's life. I know I can press court and shit.
I'm supposed to ask something of you.
I grew up with no dad. And my mom talking shit on my dad and how old the kid is. It would do more harm than good to get involved in her life. So yeah. It's booty. My whole life is fucking booty. I don't know. I did make a quick come up though. Chick I've been messing around with came over the other night. So I got to engage in some good activities for me. And she bought me a bunch of beer and cigarettes and then gave me like $400. Yeah. For like a day or two. I only have like 180 left. Well, I needed cigarettes, and then I bought some shit for my daughter, and then I bought a new PlayStation controller because my shit's be fucking up, and that's what I got left. So. And the food I really shouldn't have done, but I haven't had like takeout in forever, so I had to get me a pizza. I haven't had fucking takeout pizza in forever. I wanted a burger and shit, but that wasn't gonna happen. These motherfuckers don't deliver. So they say they do, but you have to pay by credit card to have those motherfuckers deliver. Nah, I know that. But still, how you gotta say you deliver and then you only take credit card? Feel me? That's some bullshit. And then, I might spend some money on 1 or 2 games too. Cause I want Resident Evil 3. And I want, Days Gone. You seen that? I watched the whole playthrough, so like I want it, but if I get it, I'm not gonna touch it for like at least another month or 2. Because I watched the playthrough not that long ago of it. And when I play it, I want it to be, you know,
Only
like I don't know what's
in the
going on
ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
I'm waiting, what, next year or the year after my Final Fantasy remake is coming out, so...
to leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage.
Yeah, they're making 8 again.
To the land of the ancient lords.
8 is my game. That nigga Squall, that's my nigga.
Lordran.
Hey, Squall is not a closet homosexual like Cloud. So Cloud's a homo. You played the original, right? On PlayStation 1, you played the original. Cloud's a gay ass motherfucker, yo, for real. And it's all cool for everyone to be gay and whatnot, but I'm not gay. And when you can name your character, when you can name Cloud after you, and you go into the game, and he does some game shit, that's not cool. Feel me? I mean, I'm streaming right now, so if this video gets popular, it's because I said something against gay people, and I even said I don't care if people are gay. I'm just not, and I don't want my fucking character to be. What the fuck?
Hello.
Someone got a problem with that? They can fucking be gay and lick my dick. Feel me?
Oh my! Oh, that's good. That is a.
But yeah, nah, there's a scene. I think it's disc 2.
Very well. That is a shame.
Cloud's trying to get information. So
Very well.
he goes into a fucking bathhouse / massage parlor, dressed as a woman. And that's already wrong.
Now
I could deal with that. But when he gets to the room with the dude where the info is supposed to start, something weird is said, and then the screen cuts to black, and then your dude's outside of the room. Like some time passed. So what the fuck was Cloud doing in there? Feel me? He was getting his booty hole stretched. Come on now. Straight up, that's what the game straight up hinted at. It seems how in Japan and China, they really can't put stuff like that on the market because the way the government is. Hinting at it is as good as saying, yep, that's what happened. So, that's like, yeah, that's like our Final Fantasy 13 and 13 Part 2. Lightning's gay. The main chick you use, she gay. Yeah. They hint at it severely, and then you get like cut to black screen on some of the cutscenes when she talking with some females. They can't show that shit, so, and they can't directly say it either because, you know, shit's regulated by the government and whatnot over there, so. And Final Fantasy's always been like that, where it hits that gay shit. A lot of fucking anime is like that in general. Anime I don't mind, cause like, you watching a show or whatever, you feel me? But when you fucking playing a game and shit, and the character's supposed to be you, that ain't right. That shit should be your choice, whether you're the fucking dude you're using gay and shit.
Sometimes it's not, though. Sometimes it's out of your control.
I know, I'm just saying, man. Especially like in the case of the original Final Fantasy, because I don't know if you can rename characters in the new one. But in the original, you could name all the characters, you feel me? So, doing that, that's messed up. I'll be back in a second, though. I've been drinking beer. I gotta take a leak. I'll be right back. that shit's depressing. Going upstairs, fucking whole house empty. My family fucked up too because they won't even let my grandma call my ass and shit. They don't want her talking to me. I'm the one who been taking care of her and shit, and they don't want her to talk to me. That ain't right. It is what it is. I got a week or two to have all my shit packed and put in the storage. And I don't even have money to put shit in storage either. And they're like, well, whatever is not put in storage is gonna be sold. I'm like, okay, I can't put shit in the storage. And they're like, well, then I guess your shit gets sold. I ain't got nothing of value other than my fucking video game shit, straight up. And a pair of Jordans that I kept fresh. That's about it. Cause and besides that, ain't no one trying to buy someone else's shit right now with the way things are going. Some bullshit. And my uncle lied to me too. Initially, like, when he first found out everything that was going on, initially he's like, oh, make sure you get the car so you can get work and whatnot. Now the nigga taking the car to give to his kid. And I'm just like, okay, I have nowhere to live, and I can't get a job, and then you taking transportation away from me. How the fuck am I supposed to do things? And he's like, that's not my problem. And mind you too, he's supposed to be like a Bible thumping good Christian. And I even said that too, and he was like, don't ever question my religion. I said, well, you're not exactly being a good Christian right now, are you? And he was just like, oh, don't ever throw religion into it. I said, why? Because you think I'm a fucking Satan worshiper? Because I don't believe in none of that shit, and I worship myself as if I was God. Which made him real mad, and he hung up on me. I only said it to get him mad, because I have no problem with people who believe in religion and whatnot. I mean, that's your beliefs, that's on you. I just don't believe in it. And that's on me. You know what I mean? I mean, do I think there is something greater out there? Yeah. Do I think it's a God? No. Honestly, it's probably some fucking alien who is doing some kind of weird fucking experiment and made our shit. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. And I could be wrong. I could be right. Really won't know. Although, didn't the Pentagon just release the fact that UFOs and aliens do exist? They just really... No, the Pentagon, like, released the shit over the past week. That, like, aliens and UFOs are real. The fucking Pentagon did. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Oh shit, I should have took that. Talking, forgetting my plans. I mean, is it really a big surprise? No. You really think humans are the only intelligent life form in the entire galaxy? I'm just saying, you really think that only humans are intelligent and capable of doing great things out of the entire galaxy? Because I don't. What? Us being the only ones? They either look just like us or they look weird like Greys. I mean, why else would they keep showing us how Greys look since the 1950s? You know what I mean? And then there's probably even weirder looking motherfuckers than that. Because you know, you grow to how your environment is, like how your outside looks and everything. So I mean, who's to say they're not on some weird fucking planet to where they gotta like filter poisonous gas through their bodies, so their external body's like a hard skeleton and shit. Who the fuck knows? I know I don't. It's fun to talk about though. Hey, I invited her too a while ago. I'd have to re-invite, but cause her shit says she on playing fucking Witcher. Ha! Oh, it is what it is, man. She gotta get out and do shit too. So, well, I mean, come on, man. You home all the time. That shit gonna drive you nuts because you so used to working, right? Right. Nah, I'm so used to being that I don't even know how effective I'm gonna be when I do get a job again, because I ain't working so long. I should be good, I'm saying, but it's been a long time, man. 7 years, man. I've been taking care of my grandma, I've been taking care of my kid. Excuse me. Been dealing with my mom's shit. I ain't had time to be out there doing all that. And people be looking at me like I'm a lazy fuck and shit. And it's like, bruh, I'm not that lazy. I want some real stuff. Like when I worked, like all of my past jobs have been like, have nothing but really good shit to say about me. So, I definitely work my ass off when I am working. So, I just wish I could get some fucking work now, man. Shit. My uncle keep trying to tell me, oh, places are hiring like crazy right now because not everyone's health insurance is covering them being out of work, so you should be able to get a job. I was like, man, you fucking dreaming. Yeah, everywhere around here don't want no one though. other than Domino's. That's the only one who wants someone new. And that's only because Domino throws employees away like they garbage. So, super high turnover rate. Oh, what? I never killed the little lizard. Now I gotta quit. Reload. Oh, no, I honestly wish I could get a bunch of people watching my shit, because that's really all I know how to do is fucking play video games anymore. Take care of my kid, that's about it. There is when you can't fucking make ends meet. And getting popular, getting people to subscribe, being able to have fucking bullshit ass ad companies fucking throw ads my way to be like, oh, I like this shit, y'all should use it. That would help out a lot, I feel me? That's like that game on mobile, that trash ass game. Raid Shadow Legends. That game's straight. A Raid straight trash. It really is. Like, you want to watch a game be played, then Raid's for you. There's like no storyline, and then you can put everything on auto. What the hell fun is that? Yeah, so that's not even a game. That's what I'm saying. It's not though, because the shit's on auto, and as soon as you have like 1 or 2 upgrades, which by the way, most of them you have to pay for. As soon as you have 1 or 2 upgrades, you just smash everything. The game really is trash, bro. And then what I find real funny is Raid be paying people like fucking $15,000 to have them run a YouTube ad campaign. Which is funny because like it's like an agreement for like 3 or 6 months, but you get 15 grand right when you sign it to say okay. I only say this because I watched videos exposing it on people who actually game, and they looked into Raid, and Raid wanted to sponsor him and shit, so they actually fucked up, and their video did get demonetized and pulled, but they actually showed the contract with Raid on screen. Which I found hilarious when they did that, and then people who are sitting there actually playing the game and reviewing it, same person, but he just like, yeah, this game is trash, bro. Yeah, you pull it up and check back on it, yeah, that's all fine and good, but how many ads to buy more shit do you get every time you load the game or beat a character? That's what I'm saying. Which is bullshit. If it's a game, you should be playing, not have shit thrown in your face like, oh, buy more. And then to top it off, the game not even good on gameplay when you are playing it, not leaving it on auto. It's just so bad. It's one of them microtransaction games. I mean, I get download content sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean like when it's an afterthought and it's added. But I get real mad even on games I play where I know that that shit was a part of the code off rip. And you had to pay to unlock it. I get real mad. shit is what it is, man. So how the twins doing, man? Cause I know Rose is talking now, so she good. What's up with the twins? Yeah, they still getting in trouble with each other, or they still trying to fight each other? Or, aha, that's what's up. They do that shit that I hear from a lot of parents where they pretty much stay to themselves and fucking like have their own language going with each other. They do that. That's fucking funny. I never seen it. Like, I've only met a handful of twins, and it was when I was older and shit. So I never seen like actual little kids be twins and whatnot. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. So you got twins in your family, or just Delia? You do, so that's where it comes from. Because if she got twins in her family too, then y'all might have. I'm just saying, because then y'all might have twins again if something, happens again. Say it that way. I'm trying to be family friendly. I am streaming. Even though I am swearing, but fuck it. That, and I just didn't want to be a pig. That is your wife, so. I mean, it ain't stopped me before, but I really don't like being like that no more. I've been trying to correct that. That's why I ain't been on chat too much, too, by the way. I'm trying to correct how I, talk to other people. Because I'm an asshole, and I'm vulgar. So, I'm trying to fix shit. I don't even know why I'm going down here. Why am I going down here? I'm a dummy. I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna keep this character level 1, or actually level his ass up. Because it'd make the gameplay go a lot faster if I level up, but it's not as challenging. I might do something different I usually don't do when I'm a level 1. That's keep straight up only my base gear, don't use anything else. Which would be kind of insane on this build, because your starter weapon and shield are some of the most horrible trash you can get in the game. And I might have fucked up and not even grabbed my pyromancer flame in the beginning. So that's another thing too. If I did that, I really in trouble. No, I got it. Yeah. I like pyromancer characters because I like to burn the world. So. I'm surprised Delia don't like Dark Souls or nothing. It seems how she keeps saying how great Witcher is and whatnot. Because everyone compares Witcher and Dark Souls all the time. The only thing being different is, really in Witcher you gotta fucking, eat to stay alive and shit. I think that really is the only main difference. I don't know, I never played it. I was gonna buy it the other day, but Walmart only had the base copy, not the everything included copy. So, yo, I had to wait 2 days to get a new controller from Walmart. I had to wait 2 days. They like sold, yeah, they're sold out of like all game consoles, all controllers, all headphones. Like, that shit's crazy. And when I got my controller yesterday, there's only 2 more after that, so they only had, and the guy said they only had like fucking 10 come in. I was like, holy shit, because I bought it in the morning too. I bought it at like 11 in the morning, and the Walmart that's right next to me don't open up until 8. I was like, damn, bro. That's pretty wild. GameStop going out of business anyway. Even before this shit. That's because more and more shit's digital. People like me, I don't know if you're like how I am, but people like me are starting to become obsolete. Like people who want physical copies of games and shit.
Well, I wouldn't mind having a physical copy of the game, but the problem with that is, all this drive.
Well, what the hell your kids doing to it? You blaming it on your kids for it being messed up? Oh, what? You need to put that shit up on like a high boy dresser or something then, so they can't really fuck with it. Shit. You can spend $1 on a stuff finder and about $3 on a piece of wood and another $1.50 on fucking L bracket and some fucking screws, and just fucking put that shit up where they can't reach it. And I ain't even being mean, for real. I mean, you like discipline your kid with like a hit on the hand or something when they touch something they're not supposed to? I did. Maybe that's why my daughter never fucking touched electronics like that. I did. Just enough on the top of the hand. And I do mean the hand. Like when they touch it, immediately grab them by the wrist, slap the hand. To where you know it's stung. But you not like hurting them. Because you shouldn't hurt no child, that ain't right. They're gonna yell out like they hurt because they're a child, and they're like, why the fuck did you just do that? But, yeah, nah, don't hurt them, shit. Just, enough to give them a little bit of a sting. Yeah, because my daughter's never fucked with my shit like that. And that's because I did shit like that. Anything she wasn't supposed to touch, whether it was fragile or electronics, I slapped the top of her hand when she was little. Anything she did that, like, I should have whooped her ass for, however, I only gave her a timeout for it. But I did timeout right. Like, she had to stay quiet and stay still to be able to leave timeout. Sometimes that shit took all day, bro. But I'm telling you right now, after like the 3rd time of an all-dayer, I was like, you in timeout. She sat there and be quiet. Yes, sir. You gotta have patience, and you can't yell at them or nothing. You just gotta pick them up. Like, you gotta pick a designated spot to be the timeout spot, like in your house. tell them because they do understand you. I don't care what anyone says. Your children understand you as a parent, no matter what's going on. And you just gotta tell them, you stay here, you stay quiet. You have 5 minutes. When the 5 minutes is up, you can go back and play. Do your thing. As soon as they move out of the circle or start making noise, you really don't matter if they make noise, but you stop the timer when they being loud and shit, and you restart it. Now the thing that sucks is when they go to leave the space. You give them like a 3 foot by 3 foot space to be in with a chair so that they can sit down. Maybe 4 foot by 4 foot so they can walk around a little bit. Mark it out with some painter's tape or something. And that's their space when they in trouble. And the only thing that sucks, like I keep saying, is when they walk out of that space, you gotta pick them up and put them back and be like, sit down. Sometimes that shit take all day, but it's worth it to do it. And you can't get mad and yell either, otherwise they win. You just gotta be like, yep, nope, you going back, your time ain't done. And then you put them there and walk away, and then sometimes they'll be trying to follow you or grab onto you, and be like, yep, nope, you gotta sit here, you gotta do your time. You did the crime, you gotta do the time. That shit worked though. It really do. It's just the first couple days of that shit is some bullshit. And if you got stubborn ass kids like my daughter was, it's even more bullshit. Cause that shit it took me 3 days the first time I tried to do it, and then her mom fucked up on keeping the same type of punishment. That's the other thing too, like, you and your old lady gotta agree on how to handle it and then stick to it. Because if either one of you deviate from the plan, it's gonna make it to where it's a reset. And I know that for a fact because I had it working, and then my kid's mom changed how it was working. And then the second time I had to get it going again, it took me about 10 days of doing that shit. And, you know, like, seriously, my daughter couldn't, I forgot what I even put her in timeout for, but it took me 10 days to fucking have her finally take her 5-minute timeout. So, I know it sounds like a whole bunch of shit you don't want to deal with, but on some real shit, if you not old school and beating your kids, yeah, I mean, I was beat growing up. What about you? I honestly think that works, and it should still be a viable thing today, but because of how many drunk fathers and fucking crackhead ass moms completely destroyed their children, we don't have that as an option no more. Because I really think sometimes the kid does need an ass whooping. But that timeout shit do work. It just takes time for it to work. And I swear to God, when it took 10 days for me to get my daughter good the second time, I felt like I was on punishment. I was like, damn, for real. Some bullshit. Nah, your kids sound good anyways, other than where Rose be acting up. And that's only because from what Delia was saying, Rose sometimes gets physical. Sometimes, not all the time, but and I feel that. My daughter tried to hit me before. And when she was real little like that, I didn't say nothing. But when she got older, nah, I just looked at her. And nah, it's like, you see how much bigger I am than you? You realize if I were to hit you, what would happen? She's like, what do you mean? I said, I hit you one time and I'll break your neck. You'd be on the floor dead. You really want me to hit you? I straight said that to my daughter, and she looked at me. My daughter never hit me again. Especially when her mom's family thought it was funny to teach my daughter to hit me in the dick. Like, there was a good 3-4 months where my daughter was like hitting me in the dick. And what put an end to that was I straight went to her mother's house with all her family, walked up to her brother and fucking punched him in the dick as hard as I could. He a pussy anyway, even though he bigger and has more reach than me. Motherfucker run away from every fight he's ever started, because he starts fights. Unless it's a woman, then he'll beat their ass because it's a woman. And he's a pussy. But yeah, I straight did that. Then I looked at her sister's husband. I said, you find that shit funny? I'll fucking stomp your dick out too. Y'all need to quit teaching my daughter to hit me in the dick. It happened again, I'm gonna come over here and break necks. And I left. That shit wasn't right. How you would teach a little kid to hit someone in the dick, for real? The only time you should even say hit someone in the dick is if it's some fucking stranger talking about, why don't you hop in my van and help me find my puppy? You hit that nigga in the dick and run away. Feel me? So when you on Call of Duty, you on what, World War II or Modern Warfare? Is it really that much better than the original? It really is. I mean, is the fucking environment still toxic as fuck though? And by toxic, I just mean people playing it. Right. Nah, I was just wondering because I used to enjoy playing Call of Duty, but I quit playing that shit because it's just, I'm not that good and people get really, really fucking toxic really quick. Because I might grab that too, I don't know. Because I'm debating on getting an external hard drive. Yeah, with the money I got left. I mean, this chick I'm somewhat seeing should never told me that she just gonna straight give me money. Because I am kind of an asshole on that. Is she watching this? Nah, I hope she fucking hears it and pays attention to what I'm saying. Because I really try not to be that way, but when someone just keeps giving you shit, it's kind of hard not to be an asshole on some real stuff. So, alright, I gotta go. My family here. Yep.